The empathy industry is never in recession. Good causes come and go, but inequality is a hardy perennial. There was concern about it as long ago as the 14th century. The causes were soon spotted. The peasantry had been thrown off their land by the aristocracy and lost their livelihoods. Kings kept an eye on things as the peasantry, like Wat Tyler, could cause trouble. Eventually, this happened in France at the start of the 18th century. The king, Louis XV, gathered a group of advisors, later called the physiocrats, who had come up with a remedy. Unfortunately, neither he nor his successors could overcome the wall of opposition. People starved. The mob got rid of the old regime, and the king and the aristocrats lost their heads. The mob was then got out of the way by sending them off to wars for 20 years. Nothing much really changed. Inequality grew with the Industrial Revolution, especially in Britain and the US. A self-taught economist, Henry George, came up with the same remedy as the physiocrats, only to hit resistance from the same wall of opposition as had beaten the French kings. George's only legacy is the game of Monopoly. However, George's analysis of the cause and cure for inequality is not hard to find even now. You just have to dig around a bit. Which brings me to Gary of Gary's Economics. You've got to admire his shtick. The kitchen interview, the coffee mug, the white t-shirt and the spun coin. He keeps talking about how a wealth tax would cure inequality, even though all the evidence is that it would not work. He can't possibly not know about George's remedy, but he never talks about it. Why? He has, according to an article in Finance Monthly in March 2025, a net worth of around $1 billion, largely invested in real estate abroad. He seems to have made his fortune by gambling on overpriced land. Self-interest or what? But self-interest doesn't explain why other YouTube pundits with the following are opposed to George's remedy, Richard Murphy, for instance. They might have had support from charities with investments in real estate, but that does not explain the downright ridicule he metes out. The same goes for academics who are attached to institutions who are flushed with real estate holdings. Oxford University and the colleges between them own property worth over £5 billion. St John's College owns the whole of North Oxford, pretty much. Although you don't bite the hand that feeds you, do you dare to be the odd pawn in the rank?